hands on face.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Sensation. Welcome you guys back to my channel. This is sort of a different type of video that I'm making, and it's pretty much me applying a protective skin on my Nintendo Switch. So I've just got the normal Nintendo Switch here. I think this is actually the updated version, the 2019 version with the longer battery life, but this screen protector works for all models, like back to 2017. So this is basically the unbreakable or unbreak cable, and it says hashtag life cycle value. So in this one here, I think it's about £5.99, and you actually get 2 screen protectors within the box, so that's pretty cool. Now you do get a lot of stuff, like I said, there is 2 in here, so if you do mess one up, you do have another one as well. The kit that you get plenty of things. You do get these dust absorbers, which are just sticky pads to take the dust off of. You get actually like 4 of those. You get 2 wet wipes as well. You get a little microfiber cloth to dust the screen off. You get these sticky, like, self-adhesive strips, which you're going to need to actually align this up, which is a bit different than you do with a mobile phone. So this is what makes it a bit different. You get some more dust stickers for like more minute pieces of dust that you might just catch at the last minute. And actually there is another wet wipe there as well. So there's actually 3 wet wipes. You get a lot of stuff with this, which is quite crazy. Now the first thing that I'm going to set out to do on this is actually take the Joy-Cons off. I would just recommend doing this. Now I'm not an expert at this. This is my first time doing it. I've done it to mobile phones before in the past, but I have never done it to a Nintendo Switch. So you need to be very, very careful when you do this. Like I said, you do get 2 of them. So if you do mess one up, you're going to have another one. So the first thing I suggest doing is obviously getting a wet wipe, wiping the whole screen down. You can use 1, use 2, like I said, there is plenty there. And this is just basically to get it prepped, to get it ready. So this is going to get any like grease from your fingers if you've been using it. I do suggest doing this from the very start, like the first moment you get one. Then you won't have any scratches like on the screen already that could obviously trap dirt and dust and stuff, and just make it harder for the protector to obviously seat properly against it, because you don't want any air bubbles if you can help it. So you just give that one a good wipe there, just to make sure that it's all clear. Throw that one away. You don't want to cross-contaminate anything. And when you do this, guys, believe it or not, you need to keep very, very still and keep your movement very, very minimal, because any dust anywhere in the room will move, and I guarantee you it is going to land on here. So you're going to get the dry cloth here, and you're just going to wipe that off to try and dry off all of the residue. And you want to try and get as much of it off as possible. It will air dry because it is like a special wet wipe that will air dry, so you can either leave it and then wipe it, but you don't want it to leave any smears whatsoever. Now for the next step, once you've done this one, just flip it over, give it another wipe. I have done another one of these for mobile phone. I think it's for an iPhone 7 and an iPhone 8. So if you want to see that, just type in Sensation or Sensation Live screen protector, and you'll obviously get my other screen protector videos as well. I like to do these because I know a lot of people have trouble like applying things like this, and this is my first time applying it, so if I screw up, you're going to see me screw up. So what you want to do now is keep as still as possible, and you want to go and grab this big one here which says dust absorber. And what you're going to do with this one is you're going to peel it off, and you're going to go and you're going to take it by holding just the edge, and you're going to place it on the screen, press, and then pull. Press, and then pull. Do not touch with your fingers, okay? You don't want to get any fingerprints on this. You're just basically lifting off any dust. Like I said, if you've got scratches, this will try to pull it out of any sort of scratches that you do already have. That's why I suggest doing this. If this is like a Christmas present or something, doing it well before, you know, well before you give it as a present. So just put this protector on, and if it's for a child, they won't even know that there's anything even on the screen, like a protector or anything. So once this has been fully done and you're happy that there's no smudges, no smears, you haven't touched it with your fingers at all, you can get your phone's light as well. I'm going to do that now myself, and just have a little squiz over it and just see, because dust will show up. 100% it will show up. So you just want to have a good look around, make sure that there is none, and just bear in mind you want to keep the notches at the bottom, the charger port at the bottom as well. So we're going to put that one away. I'm happy that there's no dust on there at the minute. You're going to want to go and grab your actual screen protector. Now on the screen protector there is a top and a bottom, and it does state this is the back here, so this is what's going to have the sticky pad on it. You're going to need to leave that face down. Now before you do that, you need to go and get these additional strips here, and these are called the self-adhesive strip. And what you do with these is you pretty much place them on the corners. So one, I don't know, about there, like so, and then you get the other one and you place this one there as well. Now what this is going to allow you to do is to hold, oh, gone already, to hold it like this, so that you can line it up and place it down. And I think I've put this one on the wrong way because you're supposed to have it on the sticky bit. There is like a sticky portion and then a bit that's not sticky, but I just did it the wrong way. My bad. So just make sure that's on there, like so. I think this one needs to get pushed on a little bit more. There we go. So it's not going to stick to the desk or anything because this bit here and here is not sticky. So you don't really need to worry about that at all. And this will just allow you to place it down like this and get it as perfect as possible. I'm just going to put that one a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, so once you're happy with it, what you want to do is just pull the backing off. Hold on to the two edges. And now this is the crucial part where you're going to want to line this up. Sorry if I'm in the way of the camera a little bit, but it is crucial that you get all the corners fully lined up and all the edges lined up as well. Once you do have one corner lined up, just try and press down on this far end and then guide it across. Okay, that is the best tip that I could probably give you for this screen protector. Is once it is laid down, it's pretty much where it's going to stay, so you need to get it right pretty much first time. You can pull it back off again, but like I said, you could end up doing all the smears again and stuff like that. So once that's in the right position, press down on the far end, remove your little tabs, and that's it. You're off now. So now you can grab this again and basically try and press all of the air out. So we're going to be going for pressing this way and down. So we're going to press all air up and out and then down and out. Never press like into the middle like this way, because you're just going to be pushing air from here and it's got a long way to travel. So you're just going to want to go up like this and down like this. Work on the bottom edge, then equally work on the top edge as well. Huge air bubble there in the middle. Don't be afraid to be a bit firm with it, and you're just gonna have to work it out. Otherwise you're just gonna have a lot of air bubbles collecting in one spot otherwise, if you do push a lot of air from one end to the other. Now, I do have one awkward spot right here that is having trouble moving. So this is where you just need to keep working it until it comes out. If it doesn't come out, you can lift the edge again, but we'll cross that road when we come to it. Like I said, just gonna have to keep working it. So that is looking absolutely perfect actually. There's just one troublesome air pocket which we are going to have to address. You can, like I said, we're going to have to lift this edge ever so slightly, but do not touch the underside, because as soon as you do, you will end up putting fingerprints on it. So just lift it ever so slightly. I don't know if you can get that sort of angle, but lift it slightly and then just put it back down and press. And now that air pocket is gone. Now because you have flexed this edge and it has been flexed like that, now you're going to have to do a lot of pressing here. Don't be scared to be a bit firm around the edges. You know, it is reinforced around the edges anyway, the switch, so you can get a bit more aggressive around the edges to get that seal, because that's the only way air is going to really get back in, is if you have an edge that's going to catch all the time. Now run your finger around the edge like this, just have a feel, make sure there's no edges catching or anything like that. If you've got children, the last thing you want is to start peeling up. If these do break, they just crack, but pieces can fragment off, so you can actually have this like splinter and stuff. So if this does break, don't play with the crack, get rid of it, like pull the whole thing off. So if you do get a break in it, pull the whole protector off. It's not worth it, it's really not worth it. And there we go, that is a brand new Nintendo Switch with a screen protector on. There is no top protector that needs to come off, it is solely just the bottom protector. So this is pretty much ready to go now. So what you can do, fire it on, and you can use it straight away. We're going to test the responsiveness of this. It should be pretty much spot on. It should be amazing. Like I said, this is my first time doing it, so you've got to start, and everything just is exactly how you'd want it to be. Just that it's got a screen protector on. Great for children, great for dust, mainly scratches. This is just for scratches, you know. You don't want to go getting those scratches.